Thank you, Dr. Deepamala.
और सबों को हैप्पी वर्ल्ड होम्योपैथिक डे सर. ओके, थैंक यू. बाय.
Thank you, Sani sir.
Thank you, Dr. Deepamala, and for all participants in this session. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. This is the 2048th day of continuous webinar conducted by International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy. We welcome all to the 271st birthday celebration of Dr. Samuel Hahnemann here in this forum of IFPH. Let us begin the session with a prayer. I am inviting Ms. Gauri to begin the session with a prayer. Please open your video, Ms. Gauri.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Please open your video. Yes.
Okay. We bow before the Lord, who is the creator of all. We bow before the Lord, who is the creator of all. Great is the sun who showers his rays, same time, same to all. Hail to be a believer, take our sorrows and distresses. Hail to be a believer, take our sorrows and distresses. May your studies be fruitful, may we not hate each other. Let's live our life with all the blessings we have. Salutation to thee, the Lord. Salutation to thee, the Lord. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you, Ms. Gauri, for such a beautiful prayer. And now I am inviting Dr. Shaji Kudia, the Vice President of High International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy, to welcome speech.
Thank you, Dr. Danesh. Respected dignitaries, distinguished guests, eminent speakers, dear colleagues, students, and passionate lovers of homeopathy across the globe. My good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to one and all of you. It is with immense joy, deep gratitude, and great pride that I welcome you all to the remarkable occasion, the 2048th day of uninterrupted daily webinar of the International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy, being held today on the 10th of April as the 271st birthday and also the great celebration of the World Homeopathy Day. Today is not merely a date on the calendar, it is a celebration of a living legacy. It is a day that reminds us the timeless wisdom of Dr. Samuel Hahnemann and the profound science he gifted to humanity. And it is indeed a moment of pride for all of us that for more than 2,000 consecutive days, IOPH has sustained a continuous global dialogue on homeopathy without interruption, without compromise, and with unwavering dedication. On this occasion, on this special occasion, it is my proud privilege to extend the most respectful and heartfelt welcome to our distinguished chief guest, Professor Dr. Sabu Thomas, who is a close friend and mentor to me. Professor Dr. Sabu Thomas is an internationally acclaimed scientist and an outstanding academic leader and a visionary thinker who currently serves as the director of the Center of Nanoscience and Nanotechnology of Mahatma Gandhi University, Kottayam, Kerala, India, where he has been instrumental in advancing cutting edge research in polymer science and nanotechnology. He is also the chairman of the Trivandrum Engineering Science and Technology Research Park, fostering innovation and interdisciplinary research. He is the former Vice Chancellor of Mahatma Gandhi University, Kerala, which is one of the topmost university in India, and he made it possible to become the topmost university, where his tenure was marked by significant academic and research advancements. Additionally, he serves as the Secretary General of the Universal Humanity Movement, UHM, reflecting his deep commitment not only to science but also to humanitarian values and global harmony. With the hundreds of international publications, numerous awards, and global recognition, Professor Dr. Sabu Thomas stands as a bridge between modern scientific advancement and deeper philosophical inquiry. Sir, your gracious presence today elevates this event, and we are truly honored to have you with us. I extend my respect. Yes, Dr. Sabu. I extend my respectful welcome to our beloved President Dr. Ismail Said Sir, whose inspiring leadership continue to guide IFPH with the clarity of vision and unwavering commitment. I welcome you, most respected Dr. Ismail Said Sir. Now it is my great pleasure to warmly welcome and acknowledge each and every esteemed felicitation speakers who have joined us from different parts of the world, reflecting the true global spirit of homeopathy. I welcome Dr. M.K. Sahani sir, who is one of the senior-most, most respected homeopathy doctors and the scientific committee chairman and the chief coordinator for India of IFPH. Welcome you, sir. Dr. Partha Chakravarti, an internationally acclaimed professor and teacher from India, currently serving in Malaysia. Welcome you, Dr. Partha. Dr. Stene Ruge from Denmark, and is a remarkable homeopathic practitioner, especially engaged in gynecological and obstetric practice in Denmark, and who is the coordinator for Denmark and the Western European countries of IFPH. Welcome you, Dr. Stine. Dr. Beatrice Gessner from Germany, who is a very close friend from the beginning of IFPH, who is always with us from the birthplace of Dr. Henneman, serving IFPH as the chief coordinator for Germany. I welcome you, Dr. Dear Beatrice. Dr. Marian Salcedo from Bolivia, South India, who also serves as the chief coordinator for South America. She is a remarkable practitioner and profound, passionate believer of homeopathy. And he was inspired by IFPH to start a course for homeopathy in a university, first time in South America. Welcome, Dr. Marian Salcedo. Dr. Serbi Postoglo from Turkey, a medical doctor converted into homeopathy from Turkey, who is there with us since beginning of IFPH, still passionately every day attending our sessions uninterruptedly as we proceed. Welcome, Dr. Serbi Postoglo. Dr. A.K. Gupta, who is the Secretary General of HAMAI, one of the leading homeopathic organizations of India, HAMAI, Homeopathic Medical Association of India, who is a very close companion of IFPH from the beginning, welcome you, Dr. A.K. Gupta, for this remarkable occasion. Dr. Paul Joseph from Canada. He is also associated with IFPH from beginning representing Canada. Welcome you, Dr. Paul. Dr. Bob Lim from Malaysia is also closely associated with IFPH from beginning from Malaysia and also one of the coordinators for IFPH from Malaysia. Dr. Huang Wei-Ling is from Brazil. He is a close friend of mine and also a homeopathic practitioner and spreader of holistic systems of medicine in South America, especially in Brazil. Welcome, dear, beautiful Huang Li doctor. Thank you. Dr. B. Prasad Panda, who is also a passionate homeopathy doctor from India, and welcome you, sir, for this important function. So each one of you brings with you a wealth of experience, wisdom, and dedication to the cause of homeopathy. Your presence today enriches this platform and strengthens our shared mission. I would like to extend the appreciation to our moderators, Dr. Rajini Maliakal and Dr. Danesh, who is doing a remarkable work along with other dedicated, creamy layer of passionate homeopathy doctors and lovers and students of homeopathy from around the world, whose tireless efforts ensure the smooth and disciplined conduct of our daily webinars uninterruptedly for more than 2000. Today is the 2048th day. Imagine that hard work. So with this, I wind up my official mission. Thank you and welcoming you all again.
Dr. Shaji Kurdiat, the Vice President, and it's over. Our President is already joined the session. Sir, please wait. And over to Dr. Ajini Maliakal to moderate the next part.
Thank you, Dr. Danesh. Welcome, everyone. Now we are going to inaugurate our program. For the inauguration, I am welcoming Professor Dr. Sabu Thomas. Sir, you are welcome. Please.
Please unmute me.
Sir, you are.
Sir, it is the time for inauguration. Dr. Professor Sabu Thomas is about to inaugurate. Sir, please wait. Your session is about to begin, sir. You may please wait, sir.
Ganesh, sound കേൾക്കുന്നില്ലല്ലോ.
Sir, please
Thank
unmute.
you. Can hear your sound.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Greetings and best wishes from Mahatma Gandhi University, Kerala, India. Trust Research Park, Trivandrum, India. Dear friends, I'm extremely delighted to be part of you today. And I'm really excited to understand that you have uninterrupted Zoom meeting. 2048 Zoom meeting, that is something remarkable. Congratulations, organizers, particularly my good collaborator and friend, Dr. Shaji Kurdiat. Such a wonderful Zoom meetings without any interruption. And also, please accept my greetings of the father of homeopathy, Dr. Christian Friedrich Samuel Hahnemann, 271st birthday. Dear friends, we are living in a rapidly advancing world where technological advancements are tremendous. And we have a large number of treatment methodologies. We have homeopathy, allopathy, Ayurveda, supposed to be the mother of all medicine, Siddha, Unani, Yoga, variety of traditional medicines. Dear friends, I travel quite a lot worldwide as part of my mission as a nanotechnologist. Wherever I travel, I always look at the traditional medicine being used by the people. And I strongly believe that every branch of medicine is important for the humanity. I think we need to look at the good aspects of every branch of medicine. I often used to tell Dr. Shaji that we must look at integration of different medical sciences. I used to tell my colleagues at the university where we have homeopathic medicine, allopathic medicine, Ayurveda, Siddha, we have several schools in Kerala. I always tell that the students should learn all branches of medical sciences in their basic medical degree education process. That could be the path of integration. Personally, I practice many paths of medicines. I often practice homeopathy whenever I get illnesses. I've been practicing homeopathy quite a lot. My children always practice homeopathy. One of the important points I find in homeopathy is more holistic, where people look at the physical, the mental, and spiritual planes. Dear friends, today we are also celebrating the 271st birthday of Christian Friedrich Samuel Hahnemann. Several times I went to Germany as part of my nanotechnology mission. And I had been to Meissen, where Dr. Hahnemann was born. I could see many followers in Meissen, Germany. Then he moved to Vienna. And he could not afford the high cost of education in Vienna, medical sciences. And he moved to Erlangen, where also I visited. I could see followers of Dr. Hahnemann in Erlangen. Dear friends, if you look at Hahnemann's life history, he's a great physician. He's a great chemist. He's a great linguist. Hahnemann was a very scholastic person. He was able to speak in many languages: German, English, French, Spanish, Arabic languages, Jewish languages, Latin. So he was a very brilliant linguist. So we all have to be, dear friends, we all have to follow the path of interdisciplinary approach, multidisciplinary approach, transdisciplinary approach. That's what we have to do. That's what Hahnemann did. He was disillusioned with the principles of allopathy. That is why he left the field of allopathy and he started the homeopathy. And today I request all my colleagues, friends, you all must read the seminal work of Dr. Hahnemann, the organon of the healing art, that he published in 1810. And I always like his philosophy, law of similars, like to a like. In chemistry, basically I'm a chemist. Chemistry will say like dissolves like. And Hahnemann took the principle of law of similars. And Hahnemann's approach was more of individualized medicine, targeting vital force. That's what the world needs now. Dear friends, today when we celebrate the birthday of Dr. Hahnemann, I request all my colleagues to read the life history of Hahnemann, how he was transformed into a holistic physician, holistic doctor. And I also request to read the famous book of Hahnemann, Organon of the Healing Art. And I also request my colleagues and friends, organizers, we must initiate large number of interdisciplinary meetings where different branches of medical science should discuss. Allopathy, Ayurvedic medicine, Reiki, yoga, nature cure, all branches of medical sciences should sit together and discuss. That sort of integrated approach is required for the humanity. Being a nanotechnologist, I used to interact with many homeopathic doctors. And they used to approach me to look at some of their dilutions using high-resolution electron microscopy. And we could see fantastic nanostructures in some of the extreme diluted systems. And I'm sure that nanotechnology is a very great answer for the function of homeopathic medicines. Let us work together. Let us collaborate. And I'm very pleased to associate with you all your endeavors and activities. With all your permission, I declare that the World Homeopathy Day is inaugurated. And I also declare that Dr. Christian Friedrich Samuel Hahnemann's 271 birthday celebration is opened and inaugurated. And I'm looking forward to work with you, working together with you in all branches of medical sciences, particularly homeopathy. And I wish you all the best and good success. Let us have a wonderful discussion meeting today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Sabu Thomas. Thank you so much for your words. And now I am inviting our president, Dr. Ismail Said, for presidential address. Sir, you are welcome. Move to the felicitation.
Yes. Sir is unable to unmute. So,
Okay. Then we'll move to the felicitation. For felicitation, I am inviting Dr. M.K. Sahani, sir. He's the scientific committee chairman of Ifph. Sir, you are welcome. Please.
Thank you, Dr. Ajani, for inviting me. And yesterday also, and day before yesterday also, we had been celebrating this program in different way. And today we are doing it as a felicitations. So I with my regards to our inaugurator and all our president Ismail Said, Dr. Sajid Kudiat, and all the felicitators who will be present here, and all the participants also. It is truly an honor for and a moment of deep gratitude for me to be the part of this international forum for promoting homeopathy on this auspicious occasion of World Homeopathic Day. Today we gather not only to celebrate a system of medicines, but to honor a philosophy that resonates with the eternal principles similia similibus curator. Let life be cured by the life. The principle introduced by the great visionary Dr. Samuel Hahnemann is not merely a therapeutic guideline, but a profound reflection of a mature nature's intrinsic intelligence. Homeopathy stands apart because it does not merely suppress disease. Rather, it seeks to understand the individual in totality, mind, body, and spirit. It recognizes that disease is not just a physical disturbance, but a dynamic balance of the vital principles. By administering remedies that mirror the patient symptoms picture, homeopathy gently stimulates the body's self-healing capacity. In today's rapidly evolving world, where lifestyle disorders, stress, and chronic disease are on the rise, the relevance of homeopathy has become even more significant. It offers a safe, gentle, and holistic approach, free from harmful side effects, making it especially valuable in long-term cure and preventive health. So on this day, we must also reflect on our responsibility as practitioners and students of this noble science. Homeopathy is not just a profession, it is a commitment to the humanity. It demands keen observations, deep empathy, and unwavering dedications to the principle led by Dr. Henneman. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy for recognizing efforts and providing me with this platform. And this felicitation is not just a personal honor, but a reminder of the responsibility I carry to contribute meaningfully to this science. Let all of us pledge together today to uphold the purity of homeopathy, to continue learning, researching, and practicing with integrity, and to spread its benefit to every corner of the society. In conclusion, I would say homeopathy is not just a medicine, it is a harmony with nature, it's healing with compassion, and it is a journey towards the true wellness. So thank you once again for this honor, and wish you all a very happy World Homeopathy Day to you all. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sahani, sir. Now I'm inviting our president, Dr. Ismail Said, sir. Sir, you're welcome.
Thank you. Unfortunately, my mobile was making some trouble. That's why I not entered in right time. Sorry for the trouble. Anyway, I'm very much happy to present here to our for our birthday of our master Dr. Henneman's Day. Today morning also we conducted our great value meeting at the beach with homeopathic colleges and local doctors of homeopathy in Calicut. The very good gathering was there, and we talked. Everybody talked in about Dr. Henneman and homeopathy here. Here also I am trending for. I will tell you later about my speech between them. Please proceed, then.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Over to yes, Dr.
Next, I'm inviting Dr. Stindruj for felicitation. You're welcome.
Thank you. And nice to see all of you, colleagues. And thank you for the invitation. First of all, I'm very happy to recognize all of you as colleagues, and this wouldn't have happened if this one man many years ago didn't make the decision to challenge the medical system. There are so many things we can dive into with the philosophy that Dr. Hahnemann set into system, and I think it's because many homeopaths agree that the characteristics around Samuel Hahnemann was very sulfuric, and I think we have inherited this way of making philosophical talk. It's a very general thing in the homeopathic communities, but I think there is a huge difference that we make, all of you, all of us homeopaths, and it's not because we use the remedies, it's not because we improve the vital force. I think it's because we use this method of patient-based approach. I believe that the healing starts in the patient the second that we sit down and look at each other and they feel heard, they feel seen. This is something that we don't see in any other medical system. This is truly unique in its wholeness for homeopathy. And I think that's also why one of the reasons why this has been going on for more than 2,000 days, because we have this people-based approach in homeopathy, and I think that's amazing, and that's definitely something we should thank Dr. Hahnemann for. I think due to his sulfuric personality, I think he was in kind of a mindset all the time where he kept looking for remedy pictures in movies he watched and books he read. And I think we're doing the same thing. You know, he had this idea many, many, many years ago, and now we are here today. Our brain keeps thinking and talking and imagining. That's truly something that we have been passing along since Hahnemann for all these many, many, many years. Because we see people, we don't see diagnoses. Thank you. That's all for me for today.
Thank you, Dr. Steinroch. Now I am inviting Dr. Beatrix from Germany. You're welcome, please.
Thank you very much. And it's a great pleasure to meet you again, my dear colleagues. We know each other since so long time. And so many, many greetings from Germany, the homeland of our beloved master. Today, 10th, or his birthday, 10th April, 1755. That's a really long time ago. And if we want, there are many aspects we could talk about. If we want to understand a bit of history, I could tell you that in the same year, 1755, there was a famous and disastrous earthquake in Lisbon, Portugal. You know, I'm very much connected with Portugal, and this earthquake destroyed a big part of the historic center. And as this happened on the Christian holidays, the 1st of April, the 1st of November, the day of the saints in our religion, the Christian community in Western Europe was very touched by these events, asking themselves, how could this happen? Why did God not interfere? In these times, Lisbon was one of the biggest harbors in Europe, receiving products from all over the world and especially from India. So the conclusion of the important philosophers and religious leaders in that time was that perhaps the concentration of the material aspects of life in that time, in that place, would have caused a warning reaction of God, like in times of Babylon. So perhaps this is superstitious, it's the history of their time, of this year of birth, but relating to the life of Dr. Hahnemann, one very clear aspect in the medicine he developed was the immaterial approach and the concentration on the patient himself, observing all his signs and symptoms, asking information from the family, writing everything down to have a proper documentation of the course of treatment. This needed a lot of time, as we all know, and he did not ask for a lot of money. So in all these aspects, he gave us a great example. If we want to heal, the material aspects are secondary. And in this manner, we also give a good example to our patients and to allopathic medicine. So I'm very happy today to share the birthday of our great master with all of you Thank you so much to the active team of IFPH for organizing this precious event. A big embrace from Germany, and let us carry on that heritage of our beloved master.
Thank you, Dr. Beatrix. Thank you so much. And now I am inviting Dr. Gustavo Birra. You're welcome. Please.
Please unmute, sir.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be together with you. And for me, it's very important to notice that Hahnemann makes his wishes because he all time be looking forward the same topic, the healing. All life, instead of the risks and the problems he has, he always been in the same way. This is an example for our lives to be together working towards his objective. Realize the healing for the human people. Thank you very much to be with you together. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Gustavo Birra. And now I am inviting Dr. Mariam Salcedo from Bolivia. Doctor, you're welcome.
Thanks so much, Dr. Jenima. Good evening there. Good morning from South America. Thanks so much for this opportunity. Always for me, it's a pleasure to share with you all. And today on World Homeopathy Day, we gather not only to remember, but to deeply feel the legacy of an extraordinary man, Dr. Samuel Hahnemann, a human being whose name sent by God was not a coincidence, but destiny. From the historic city of Meissen to the Medical Hall of Vienna, Hahnemann was not merely a brilliant physician. Above all, he was an untiring seeker of truth. In a time when medicine often causes more suffering than relief, he had the courage, the kind of courage only true free spirits possess, to question everything. He renounced the comfort of the established. He abandoned conventional medical practices not out of failure, but out of consciences. For within him burned that certainly there had not existed a therapeutic law more just, more human, more aligned with life itself. And thus, homeopathy was born, not as an act of faith, but as a result of rigorous observation, disciplined experimentation, and profoundly human clinical sensitivity. From his investigations on scarlet fever to his revolutionary approach to child care, Hahnemann opened a door that had long remained closed to humanity. He bequeathed to us immortal works as the Organon, the Materia Medica Pura, Pure Materia Medica Pure, and his profound study of chronic diseases. But beyond the texts, he left us principles. He taught us that medicine is not that which fights patients, but that which understands them. That within the small, its power can recede. That simplicity, when it's true, is profoundly powerful. His life was not easy. He was misunderstood, attacked, persecuted. Even his family suffered the consequences of his convictions. Yet he never retreated. He never compromised with the truth. From Caden to Paris, his light died not merely endure, it shone every brighter. Today, that legacy lives not only in books or clinics, it lives in every physician, every practitioner, every patient who has found relief where once there was only despair. And on this meaningful day, we must also recognize an equally admirable effort that is IFPH platform. For a lot of Zoom daily interrupted, you sustain the spirit of this gathering, coming together with commitment, passion, and purpose to celebrate this life, work, and transcend of Hahnemann. In a world of constant change, such consistency is not a small feat. It is an act of coherence, of love for knowledge, and of profound respect of humanity. Today, we don't merely celebrate a date, we celebrate a vision, we celebrate the courage to think differently. We have celebrated a medicine that listens, that respects, that heals from the deepest level. May this day not be only a commemoration, but a renewal of our commitment. May each of us from our own place continue this work with ethics, with science, with sensitivity, and above all, with humanity. Because true medicine does not only treat disease, it transforms lives for the life, for the legacy, and the eternity of Dr. Samuel Hahnemann. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Maria Salcedo. And now I am inviting Dr. Sevgi Postoglu from Turkey. Dr. you're welcome.
Hi, thank you for inviting me to speak. And if you can I share my presentation? Can I share?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I'm from Turkey, and my topic is from Hahnemann's world to our time. And I want to share some knowledge about my idea. And first of all, the short question is, what is life? I'm sure we don't not confuse my mind, but life is a very important state. Life is the state of mind we are in. Hahnemann, within the context of time, developed homeopathy using the socio-political and medical knowledge of that era, her own observations and her own courage. Hippocrates spoke of similarity and individuality, while Paracelsus spoke of the individuality of the patient's disease, of the remedy. And later, Hahnemann established this medical system through observation and experience. For 250 years, his observations have remained unparalleled. If we talk about the intelligence people here today, who have the courage to change the world, some of them would be Hahnemann and Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, and Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. Because our days, intelligence, we mentioned that many intelligence. And then multiple theory of intelligence is the very important. Different types of intelligence are being discussed today. Hahnemann has IQ, but at the same time, he has another intelligence. The power of wise people who have guided humanity for centuries cannot be explained solely by intellectual and emotional intelligence. Yes, they have that, but they possess another kind of intelligence beyond this spiritual intelligence, which developed through curiosity. Hahnemann was one of them. Gandhi from India was one. And Mustafa Kemal Atatürk from my country, Turkey, possessed such intellect. And I want to ask something about Arthur Schopenhauer. And Schopenhauer said, all truth goes through 3 stages. First, it is ridiculed. And second, it is vehemently opposed. And later, it is accepted as obvious. Of course, Hahnemann undoubtedly went through this process as well, in the beginning and later. And we say something, Albert Einstein, if an idea isn't absurd at first, there is no hope for it. To remember those who initially called it absurd, we can look at the organon, and about Huffeland's writings are there. Hahnemann wrote that some conflict about Huffeland's and their idea. And I want to ask you, science, homeopathy is a science or is an art? And in the Hahnemann time and now, this conflict is going to go on. But Stuart Close said, science, it is a theory and teaches its work. Art is experience and teaches how to create. The foundation of every art form is based on science. And on the other hand, every branch of science finds its expression in art. And Stuart Close wrote it, Genius of Homeopathy. And it's a wonderful explanation of homeopathy is in science and at the same time is in art. And Francis Bacon, I want to mention, Heinemann was influenced by inductive logic of Bacon and introduced homeopathy as a science of phenomenology. It can be argued that homeopathic case-taking is nothing but the study of the disease phenomenon with the individualization characteristics for which remedy can be selected on the similar principles. And we know that this principle in the homeopathy basic rule. And later, Heinemann told us and about some taking the case, the core requirement for case taking, Heinemann said, be silent, be faithful, observation for detail, unprejudiced observe, use tact to be kind, give time and use timing. It's a wonderful dipnote, all of the organon, aphorism, all explain all this, and we use this phenomenon. And after Heinemann, we saw many other big homeopaths, and Bonninghausen, Kent, Allen, Burnett, Clark, and many other homeopaths explain something about homeopathy and study other area. Today, homeopathic system of medicine is the second largest practice system of medicine and has gained a universal popularity because of its scientificity, effectivity, and easier applicability. This is the result of observation and experience created by an intelligence that transcends time. Homeopathy is steadily progressing as an evidence-based form of medicine thanks to new research. And every time, new research is very important. And mainly thanks to Heinemann in these days, we are celebrating 271st birth anniversary. He discovered homeopathy and published in a medical journal in 1796. He proved more than 100 medicine. He gave us a new rational mode treatment. It is named homeopathy. And he did auto separe. Every people must be courage and must be do this. And I want to say a little more sentences for IFPH, because IFPH is a wonderful meetings everyday meetings. IFPH has been attending these meetings for 5 years approximately in 2000, etc. In the beginning, we were isolated at the pandemic time. Thanks for these meetings, we are connecting and communicating each other and talk about homeopathy, and we don't feel alone in the world. Online meeting and exchange of information was held between homeopaths in Turkey and across the world. Thanks for all speakers who have shared their knowledge with us. I hope we will continue to learn each other, make good things for homeopathy in the future. At the end, thanks all organizing committee members of IFPH. Thanks all participants, daily meetings.
Thank
And
you
I just
so much.
give you a cup of coffee. There is a Turkish proverb in my country. A cup of coffee creates a bond that lasts 40 years. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Sevaki, for your words. And now I am inviting Dr. Wei Ling Wang from Brazil. Dr. You are welcome.
Hi, I would like to thank all the directors of IFPH and medical doctors presenting all over the world. Today, we celebrate the birthday of Samuel Hahnemann, who would be 271 years old today if he were still alive. But more than remembering a date, we remember a man who dared to feel and to think differently. At the time when medicine often caused pain instead of relief, Hahnemann became unsettled. He refused to treat people in a cold, mechanical way, as if they were merely disease. And so he made a difficult decision. He stepped away from medical practice, but not out of giving up, rather out of love for life. Driven by this dissatisfaction and by a profound desire to care in a better way, he continued studying, researching, and even experimenting on himself. That is how he discovered a simple yet powerful principle, like cures like. In other words, a substance capable of producing symptoms in a healthy person can, when using in a highly diluted doses, stimulate the body's ability to heal itself. But perhaps Hahnemann's greatest legacy is not only in the technique, it's in the way of seeing, in the care, in the understanding of the human being as a whole, body, mind, and emotions. Today, we live in a fast-paced world, in a new phase of our planet, characterized by people without energy in the 5 internal massive organs of the 5-element theory of traditional Chinese medicine, caused by the modernization of telecommunication, mainly after the implementation of 5G technology, when exhaustion is constant, anxiety is growing, and often people don't just want medicine, they want to be heard. And the only medication that this new type of population that we are treating nowadays can receive are highly diluted medication, such as homeopathy created by Samuel Hahnemann 230 years ago. And for this reason, should be the first option of treatment in any kind of disease nowadays to prevent complications or even sudden death when we use high concentrated medication in this new population that we are treating since 2014. The patients want to be seen. They want to be truly cared for. And it's in this space that homeopathy becomes even more meaningful. It invites us to slow down, to look inward, to understand that each people is unique and that healing must be unique as well. More than treating symptoms, it seeks to restore balance, respecting the time and individuality of each person. To celebrate Samuel Hahnemann today is to recognize the courage of someone who chose to humanize medicine. And above all, it's to remember that caring for health is not only about fighting disease, it's about embracing stories, emotions, and entire lives. Thank you very much for your attention and have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Dr. Wei Ling Wang. And now I'm inviting Dr. Vibhu Prasad Panda from Gujarat, India. Doctor, you're welcome. Please.
Good evening to all. Hanimanian greetings to all the executives and all my colleagues, those who are attending the celebration. Really, I feel proud and it is my privilege to be a part of celebration of Hanimanian birthday, World Homeopathic Day. Really, we all homeopaths, we feel proud that though homeopathy was introduced from Germany, but our country, India, is leading the system. That's why we call Hanuman as Mahatma. Though he is master everywhere else, but we call Mahatma because India now leading the system of therapeutic, that is homeopathy. Starting from the birth, Dr. Hanuman took birth in Meissen, Saxony, Germany, completed his MD in allopathy in 1779. After that, he disgusted and left that practice and started translating English to German because he had having knowledge of so many languages, as my previous speaker they have already told. So when he was translating Cullen's Mathematica, he saw the statement that cinchona cures malaria because of its bitterness. He dissatisfied with that statement and he started proving on himself. And astonishingly, he found that he was suffering from malaria or ague-like fever after taking 2 grams of cinchona thrice daily. So that is the birth of homeopathy, and homeopathy was started in 1796 and in non-stoppable way. Now we are here. I am very much thankful to the platform International Forum of Homeopathy for promotion of homeopathy, to the President said sir and his team. So it is a sincere effort to explore our system, not only in our fraternity but also in the common community, and we are able to share our knowledge with each other, by which we are enrich our knowledge and we could able to practice homeopathy in better manner. So in last, I would like to share with you the motto of the Hanuman that has been written in first edition of Organon, published in 1810. That is, the truth we mortals need was blessed to make and keep. The all wise slightly covered over, but did not bury deep. So we are following the truth, and definitely the truth will carry us forward, because all the wise, those who have already followed the truth, though their name has, though their material body has been demolished with 5 pro-elements, but their name has been remained. So my dear friends, senior colleagues, all the stalwarts, definitely we need to stick. And now homeopathy has spread in more than 18 countries, and world had accepted. That's why now we are celebrating World Homeopathic Day. So Jai Hanuman, Jai Homeopathy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Vibhu Prasad Panda. Now I am inviting Dr. Bob Lim from Malaysia. Doctor, you're welcome, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Why is my video off?
You're
using 2 systems.
Please come with one system.
So which one shall I use?
You may, okay.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, sir, you can start.
Okay, I leave the other one.
Sister on.
Doctor, you may please stop one of your system.
Otherwise, keep away from your place.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Now it's okay.
Okay. I'd like to congratulate the President, Vice President, participants of the Ifph for successfully organizing the celebration of the birthday of Dr. Hahnemann was born on April 10, 1755 in Meissen, Saxony, Germany, and he was educated in the University of Leipzig, Germany. Oh, there's an echo.
It's okay, sir. You can continue.
So Dr. Hahnemann is a God gift to mankind because he discovered homeopathy and the founder of homeopathy. And he was such a great man. And because of that, I decided to visit Europe and trace his history. Instead of starting where he was born in Meissen, I started to land in Paris, where he spent his final 8 years of his life, and where he became famous when he treated the rich and famous in Paris. But he was practicing in a place called Montmartre, which is a street of artists who come for fortune and luck, that they will get famous one day. Even though he treat the rich and famous, on one weekend, he decided to give back to the community where he treated the poor and needy. He gave free treatment with his wife, Melanie. And Melanie is only 35 years old. And Dr. Hahnemann is 80 years old. And this is the miracle of homeopathy. And on 2nd July 1843 at 5 a.m., Hahnemann's last words was, "I have not lived in vain." Hahnemann left us a legacy. He has lived for us the organ of medicine and material medica. And it's this legacy that IFPH should continue to promote homeopathy. And homeopathy is for the present and for the future. And with this legacy, Vincent van Gogh, the artist, also was painting in Paris. He painted the portrait of Dr. Paul Gachier, who is a homeopathic doctor who treated him during his most difficult period of his life, where Van Gogh was between hallucination and depression. And the picture or portrait of Dr. Gachier was sold for 82.5 million in 1990. And it's worth about 180 to 100 millions today, the highest among any artwork. And that is the legacy that Dr. Hahnemann have left us. So we should all continue to promote homeopathy to the global community from today onwards. And thank you very much, IFPH.
Thank you, Dr.
for
Boblin.
continuing this uninterrupted webinar.
And now I am inviting Dr. Danesh for saying vote of thanks to everyone.
Dear friends and colleagues, and as well as the dignitaries here, we have a wonderful session in this evening, and I am not able to describe person by person because the lack of time. There is another session coming on, and thank you, Ms. Gauri, for coming over here and delivering the prayer song, and thank you, Dr. Shaji Kudia, for the welcome speech. And
no need to mention the names.
yes, thank you, Professor Sabutom, for an excellent inaugural speech and a short speech from our president. And thank you all the dignitaries once again, and those who attend the session in this evening. Thank you all.
Thank you all, and I love you all. And we are moving to the another session. So it is a time to handing over the session to Dr. Manoj. Dr. Manoj, you are welcome. Bye bye. Good night to everyone.